Hello, good day, good morning to you, good day, whenever you get this video. Hope you're having a pleasant day. And I'm just staying in, probably hear the heat in the background because it's getting kind of cool here. So I had to turn up just turn on a little bit. It's dipping down in the 40s. But anyway, I want to start on another relationship video about women and men. And this video is going to be how some men feel about black women, but it's not what you think. It's going to be on the positive side. So let's hear what some of these men say. But on the other side, I always said it depends on what type of woman you get when whether you're black or any man, but for this is particularly for black men, and that it shows other people that there's a difference between who you pick as a mate. But these men pick their own women as a mate, and it's what they want as their own mate. Let's see what they say.
It's very easy to love black women, and I love all women. I respect all women, but that's what I'm used to. That's my familiarity. That's my comfort zone. That's who's protected me. That's who's built me up. That's been my expansion. That's been like what I love about black women. Everything. The patience of a black woman, the legs, the thighs. You give them hatred, and they will still spit that thing with love, and they will check you, keep it real, tell you when you up. I really love that black woman right there. The softness, the hardness, the mindset that they have. The closest thing to God, honestly. How shea butter and cocoa butter just emanate off of them. My future wife is definitely gonna be a black woman. No, black women. Black women are the source of all things that are great. Black women represent love to me. Help me, black woman. Y'all say lips. I love how powerful black women are. Oh my God, have you looked into a black woman's eyes when she says I love you? That'll change your life. Black woman, there's no one like you. Black women come in every shade, every color, every size. I love them all. Out of all the races, which one has the best women to marry? Black, of course. Why don't you say black though? Because I don't know no other. Is black women, are they the best race to marry for a black man or for any race? Any race. We can get along with anybody. Black women can make anybody happy, so they can marry anybody. Okay. Do you know why they have the lowest marriage rates out of any race, though? Maybe the woman is in the process of reinventing herself. And she's establishing new standards. Do you prefer your black women to wear their hair natural or to put on like the wigs and lace fronts and weaves and stuff like that? I would say natural. Personally, I like a confident woman and just her natural being. I appreciate that.
I've had a lot of white women try to talk to me.
My name's Ben Morgan. I'm the CEO here at Anthem Pest Control. We've been around since 2017. So,
Natural. Personally, I like a confident woman and just her natural being.
I appreciate that.
I've had a lot of white women try to talk to me. But no, I'm not giving no white woman a fucking chance. Like, that's crazy as fuck. I'm only for black women, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm never going to give a white woman a chance. I'm never going to give no other woman that is not an African American woman or an African woman a chance. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, and that's I stand on that. I'm not changing that. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, what do y'all find so appealing about white women? About other women that you have to go get them. You have to be with them. You have to take them down. Like, I don't know what y'all see. I don't see how y'all see it. Like, I do not see it. I don't. I honestly don't. Like, if it ain't a black woman, a bona fide black woman, I do not want her. I will not talk to her. I will not have sex with her. I will not do anything with her. Like, it is what it is.
What's your type? My type is not.
I'm gonna cut it right there. Let me see what. Let's answer that question right quick. Why did some men see? Well, it's basically by choice. What the men is looking for is a woman that basically that be more feminine in nature, a good listener, a good communicator. I think black men, like any other man, wants someone who can communicate. And I think that sometimes maybe, and I'm not saying maybe the black women that they've come across have never come off as a good communicator. Maybe they have, and it's one-sided, and one mine. But my question is, why is we see all these, you see these single black men, but why is there a good portion of unsteady relationships? Because there's black women that really, they claim that they want black men, but when you hear black men talk like this, is anybody making a positive video? You know, I was thinking about this the other day, that the only black woman I've heard say something positive about black men as an artist was Angie Stone. That's the only black woman that only says something positive when she put it in a song. You know, and I think that's, and a lot of black men probably need to hear that. It makes you feel different when you have women telling you, some black women telling you, beating down, that you ain't making enough money, you ain't got this going on for you, you ain't got no swag, you ain't got no this, you got no that. But Angie Stone was the type of black woman that she put in the song the different characteristics of a black man. Where are all the black women making videos like this about loving black men? Where are they? But yet, I mean, it might be a few out there, but you see how they profess their love for black women, and they determined to stay loyal to black women. I'm just saying.
So much, like I don't discriminate. I don't play in the snow. I don't not like white girls, but I wouldn't.
So you have a type?
I wouldn't date white girls.
Is that your preference?
I talk to a white girl, I'd be cool, but I wouldn't date a white girl. Black lives matter and shit like that.
I think I underestimated how much I like being black. Just everything about our culture, just from history to now, and it was just like you were saying, like it was just certain things that the white women that I was talking to, and it was never even no like malicious intent, but it was just certain things that I had to either continuously try to explain, or things that I tried to explain and they just didn't get, and it just was always a disconnect at the core of it, and it was just a disconnect that I just never had to deal with, because I only dealt with black women majority of my life.
Black men, stop screwing around with white women. Yeah, if you're gonna marry her, but stop recreating. I appreciated what Kat said about. Did y'all hear what he said about strippers? He said athletes that go to the club and they be saying, stop it. You're part of the problem.
Yeah.
Stop. We have to do. I'm not saying you can't control who you fall in love with, but buddy, you running down the street in any city, chasing a white woman, you're gonna get shot.
You notice how when white man is dating another white woman, there's never any questions about why are you dating her, why are you with her, what does she bring to the table, what does she help you with. But when either a man from a different culture dates a black woman, there's always so many questions. Even the men who are highlighted in this video, they have had to be asked a question on which kind of woman do you prefer? You prefer a black woman? Why do you prefer a black woman? Why is it that when black men are dating, or any other culture is dating black women, there's supposed to be a whole questionnaire on why they are choosing black women? Isn't it easy to...
I'm gonna leave it right there, but let me show you. Okay, let me show you the other side of this track. So this was some black men saying. But then why do you have black women like this?
I'm Sarah, and I'm an attorney here at Atticus. It's no...
46 for what?
For the date we just...
46 for what?
For the date we just had. I'm not about to keep feeding you like you're my child or something.
Ladies, leave the chat. This is for young men, so if you're not a young man, please leave. Even if you dress like one, you're not a man. Fellas, if you are locked in, listen to what I'm saying. Locked in, been dating for a couple months. If that woman don't try to fight you to pay for some of those dates, or not even dates, just pay for the food when you go to the fast food spot, the late night taco spot, McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell, whatever you go to, if she's not like, oh, I got it, don't worry about it, and when you guys are locked in, she don't like you.
especially if she has her own money. I'm not saying she's rich. I'm just saying, you know, she work, you work, you guys are in the exact same place in life, and you guys are locked in, and it's not like a battle when it's time to pay for that food. I'm telling you, she don't like you like that. Please don't let them say, oh, this is what a man's supposed to do. Please don't let them gaslight you. Please don't let them manipulate you. I promise you, there are women out there who will fight to pay for the food for the both of you when you are locked in.
He is 100% right. He's right. Let me tell you something, black man. If she wants you to pay for stuff, she doesn't like you. Simple as that. She does not like you. If you're paying for stuff, she does not like you. That's why I be telling y'all, don't be paying for anything. A woman that likes you don't care if you're spending on her or not. She just wants to be around you. That's all she really wants. All she really wants is to be around you. Brothers, y'all know, black men, you know when a woman just wants to be around you. She misses you. She doesn't care. What are you doing? She don't even care about going out. She don't mind if y'all just sitting in the house watching TV as long as she's around you. If she's asking you to pay for stuff and you're the one that's always paying, she does not like you. I repeat, she does not like you. Duke?
Boss. Ladies, stop buying these men clothes and things. Recently, I was at the mall, and there was a couple, and there was a shopping cart full of men's clothes and shoes. The woman paid for it. Yes, he's going to wear it, but he's not going to appreciate it. Why? As my granddaddy used to say.
Now, look how slow she is. First of all, you're washed. Nobody's buying anything for you. You got the fuzzy tennis ball haircut. Your voice sounds like you smoke 3 packs a day. You're looking real washed out here. You got this measly pinched head. I don't know what kind of shape is this. She had a turtle head, shaped like a turtle. with these Medicaid glasses on. Rose-colored Medicaid glasses. But listen to what she said. Listen to what she said. She said that she was in a mall and she saw a shopping cart full of men's clothes, right? So automatically she assumed that that's all that lady is doing is paying for this man. Not realizing that 9 times out of 10, that man is doing way more than she's doing. If they own a home together, guess who's in charge of fixing up the house? If if she owns a car, they live together, they own cars, whatever. Guess who's in charge of making sure the maintenance is up to par with the cars? You know these women, and that's all women. They run their cars into the mud. They don't. All the lights will be on, and all the emergency lights will be on. All the check engine lights will be on, and they'll just turn up the music and ignore the lights and keep driving dangerously. They'll have bald tires. They would no oil change, nothing. If you leave it up to them, the car is done within a few months, no matter how old it is, right? So it's usually guys that pay the bulk of things, right? So you saw a shopping cart full of men's clothes and just assume that's all that woman is doing based off of that moment alone of seeing a couple shopping. and you decided to get your wash self in front of your camera and talk about why women shouldn't buy men anything. Let's finish. Let's see.
Used to say, if a woman doesn't cost a man something, she ain't worth nothing.
Well, your granddaddy was a simp. I'm gonna keep it a buck. The men of the past were simps. I said this before. The new black man is different. The men in the past were simps. I'm talking about black men. Black men were the cleanup crew. They were the ones saving Keishas, trying to save Keishas from the rat community. Ultimately, they failed, but they was always stepdaddies of one child, 2 children. That's what they were. So that means nothing. What that's supposed to mean? Your grandpa was a simp.
He will wear it, but he wants to buy it.
How you know?
And when you spoil a man like that, he doesn't appreciate it.
Our delay is 1/5 of a second. Low latency.
You see what I'm talking about? This is what I'm talking about. Why some men go to other women, because that's not the priority of a relationship. Most men want relationship. It's a give and give when you're in a relationship. When they're looking for a woman, whatever race of woman, and I'm pretty sure, I don't care what race of man you are, you want someone as a giver. Because a person that gives means that they truly care and really love you. AC is right. This is what these women, these older women, some of these women, that woman's probably about my age or older. And yeah, you shouldn't allow a man to use you, but they assume that why he's doing that, she's doing it out of love for her husband. Because like AC said, he's probably at home taking care of everything else. And this is what and it bothers her. So that kind of tells you where some priorities with some women's mindset is.
Like, why would you choose someone who showed up when it was that easy? Exceptional men build empires, and exceptional women help them build.
You also don't think black men like dating somebody who can't read past the 4th grade level.
I feel like he didn't love me because if he did, he wouldn't have went through a financial struggle.
Women do not leave good men. They raise their children to look for providers young.
Every excuse in the world to not be submissive and wonder why white women can get away with their bad behavior.
Well, black women did not have a choice for a very long time. Y'all are ready to jump off the nearest bridge because you can't control us.
This is why men aren't trying to provide anymore. We don't get anything back.
The video speaks for itself.
You think a man should ever tell a female how to dress?
What I've seen here tonight? Hell yeah. Hell no. Hell no. Hell yeah. Why you say that? Because would you work at the church? I do. I go to church in my living room. God damn it, I wear what I want. But in a brick and mortar? Hell no. Hell no. So yeah, you do tell a woman what she need to be wearing to leave the house. Just say it. Just say it. I just say it. What?
Ain't no man telling me what to put on and I'm married.
Wow. Now you see the difference between 70 and 24%? Because even the lady that's married, what may most likely happen? She may leave him. This lady looks like she wants to stay with her man. Night and day, the difference is night and day. And it's raw, it's like a jab. And it's not really a jab, like I don't like that it's like that, right? Because night and day is what? White woman and black. Man, it's sad. It really is that sad.
Cortex is a global entity. The idea is to augment and accelerate what humans do with AI, not to replace
And black, man, it's sad. It really is that sad.
Saying you'll be lonely forever. A lot of girls reject guys because they're broke, but being broke is not the problem. Staying broke is the problem. And I am not saying you should date a couch potato that does nothing all day. I'm saying that the best men out there are deadly ambitious, are going to do whatever it takes. Some have made it, and some haven't made it yet. Everyone was broke once. But if you're not willing to be there in the building phase, to struggle together, to push him, to believe when no one else does, why would he want you around once he becomes the final product?
Real talk.
Like, why would you choose someone who showed up when it was that easy? Exceptional men build empires, and exceptional women help them build. And you don't have to be equals, you don't have to be business partners, but you have to help him build. And not every girl can handle that. Final form takes time, and real recognizes real before the world does.
Situation engaged. And the question came up, well, why is there not the reality for black women? I know y'all not gonna like what I gotta say, but you know me, I'm gonna say it anyways. First and foremost, black women are above reproach. If it don't validate us or excuse our bad behavior, we don't want to hear. Instead, we'll say, well, men do it too. Secondly, we'll find every excuse in the world to validate why we don't want to be married or why we don't want to be in a relationship. Well, they get cheated on. Well, they do this. Well, they do that. But then we have all these standards for men, and we're still actively seeking for men in the midst of our hurt while inadvertently telling them to go to therapy. We do not practice what we preach. Thirdly, the independent woman is a myth. Actually cared about being independent and it was something that made you happy, you would not have all these standards to negate your independence. Nobody wants to relinquish power.
I find every excuse in the world to not be submissive and wonder why white women can get away with their bad behavior. We take everything bad from white women, except for the fact using marriage to our own benefit. But you'll run to the child support office, though.
She said it, I did. Is you gonna pay attention now? All right.
The white race, Lord, why did I call them that? They raise their children to look for providers young. They teach them when you're in college, that's where you want to look for your man at. Someone who's getting their degree, they have a promising future, they have goals, they have a vision in mind, and they could be able to provide a certain lifestyle from the beginning. So you see a lot of white women, they'll be married by the time they're graduating. They already married to them. It's set. The degree was just decoration to be able to get in there. So don't make it seem like black women are gold diggers for wanting someone that can take care of their family, because it's instilled in the white people young.
No. There's a problem. See, what happened was before the civil rights movement, black people were actually a lot more affluent than now, right? What happened is around that time, DEI came in and also keep the black man out of the home. With what? Government benefits. It really goes back to then. And that was the thing that did it. That's all it took to get the black man out of the home. So what do you think starts happening when black men are told to be out the home and the entire society, the entire community, the entire black community gets used to that? It's going to lead to what happened, and it's a nightmare. Now it's 70-24. I don't like seeing it. Like, guys, I told you already, I stated it just a clip ago. I don't like seeing it because they think that we like making fun of them. All we do is state truth. Whenever people watch the internet, the reason why people watch guys like me and other people is because it's the truth. That's what's happening on this side. And I already went deep already, and a lot of you guys understand that already. But the things that are in our society nowadays, that's the reason why I had to make the choice I made, and why other guys are making the same choice as well.
And say that with white women, their mothers taught them how to be a wife. It works out for them because statistically we see it. See their family unit continue to grow.
Even if they once they get married again.
Yes, they do. While we still single.
Yeah. You think their attitude to marriages makes black women after?
No.
They get different results.
They do.
They go to college to get the husbands.
MRS
to prove the husband.
At work, the clear girls are usually always married by 25-ish, and black women are pushing 30 or 30 plus still trying to tie down a monogamous relationship. I don't know if it's a cultural thing, but it's a problem. Why is it a problem, Stinker? Who says? If black women don't live into y'all box of standards, y'all be living. Another thing I always wonder is if y'all actually know clear people in real life. Cause y'all be saying stuff like they stay married. No, they don't. They sit down and shut up at all times for their man. No, they don't. So many clear women be literally telling y'all to stop saying it because no, they don't. Now, are there some of them that are very submissive, more than what y'all would like to claim black women are not? Sure. But just like they don't speak for the majority, neither do y'all when it concerns black women. And let's be real here, a lot of y'all hate y'all marriages, but you keep them for images. And also, black women did not have a choice for a very long time deciding what they wanted in their relationships. And now that they are, y'all are ready to jump off the nearest bridge because you can't control us. I know many black women that desire companionship. Just not the companionship that y'all are trying to force women into to where they really don't have a say-so in how they're being treated. And one thing I always notice is that black women are the standard. Because notice how there's no other race brought up here but clear women and black women. Y'all are obsessed. This ain't finna be no 3-minute video. Leave us the hell alone.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
A young American on an evangelical mission to
Off-limits remote
it's illegal.
Here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
You left your husband because he went through a little financial struggle.
And did.
At any point in time, did you feel that love should have kept you there?
I feel like he didn't love me because if he did, he wouldn't have went through a financial struggle.
You can't make this shit up.
A man that loves a woman don't go through hard time.
Your girlfriend cheating, this is what you need to do. So a rapper that go by the name Wabeezy came home early from tour, and when he pulled up to the crib and tried to come in, he ended up seeing this dude. As y'all can see, bro already knew something was up soon as he pulled up to the crib, and he came to get inside the house. And she eventually come out, and bro already know that she finna lie because females get caught red-handed, and they still would lie and act like a victim. Now at this point, she is trying to buy herself some more time and trying to keep him from going inside the house. And that's when bro tried to go inside his own house, and she tried to stop him from going inside his own crib. And that's when the dude she was messing around with ended up coming outside the house. Now, there ain't no sound to the audio, so I don't know what they saying, but it looked like bro came out there defending the girl that was cheating. But instead of bugging up, bro just decides to leave. And some people will call him scary, but I say it's smart because why would you crash out over a female that's cheating on you? But every man should do what he did. Don't put your hands on a woman. Don't try to fight the dude. Just break up with him. And even though he decided to walk away, it's still his crib, so he said he gonna come back to kick her out later. But I really want to know, what would y'all did in this situation?
Run. This is for my black woman, but if you're not black, keep scrolling. Anytime a black man comes up to you trying to tell you why he doesn't like black women and why he dates white women, I want you to tell him you don't date black men because you don't like dating them because they're always used for target practice with the police, and that's just not something you feel like doing. Tell them you also don't date black men because the education gap between black men and other men, especially white, is just way too big, and I don't feel like dating somebody who can't read past the 4th grade level.
Low value women win the argument and lose men.
Tell them you don't like dating black men because they all side their pants and act like thugs and don't do anything but smoke, drink, and gangbang. Tell them that's why you don't date black. Like, we can play the game back, but you guys won't like that because, contrary to popular belief, men are actually a lot more emotionally reactive than women. So it won't be me crashing out, it will be you. And I promise you, if you put hands on me, you will lose both of them. So,
Who are you again?
You're born alone and you die alone, and this world just drops a bunch of rules on top of you to make you forget those facts, but I never forget.
His ex left him, and he made it seem like he did everything for her, and she was so unappreciative and she was so ungrateful. You're gonna see exactly why that woman left. Women do not leave good men. Stop the cat.
I was about to go to bed. I was doom scrolling through TikTok, about to fall asleep. I was calling it Fortnite. But then I saw this video. Did she just say, women don't leave good men?
Okay? I don't know what world you all are living in.
Did she just say women don't leave good men? I'm a man right here, and I'll admit that men leave good women, and women leave good men. What are you talking about? Were we not just a couple weeks talking about that lady that left her husband because she said he was too perfect? She said he was too perfect. Everything was too safe. Everything was too stable. So she left her husband. Then we had another video. Where Shorty left her stable, secure husband because she felt like her life didn't have enough excitement. Then she tried to go start dating again, and she realized that nobody outside cares about her the way her husband did. But then by the time she realized that her husband didn't want her back, how out of touch do you have to be to get up on here on the internet and say women don't leave good men? This is crazy.
It is crazy, but you can't make sense out of this conversation. Look at the past couple of videos. Everything that was said really didn't make sense. The lady saying, oh, that's why I don't date black men, is because they're all gangbangers. Now, me as a black man, what do I always say? Every video, I always say there are good ones and there are bad ones. And you can tell by some of the ladies that are speaking in these videos, they're what? Darker than me. And they're speaking with sense. Now the smart guys, we watch these clips, we know they're out there. And they know who we're talking about. But like the last girl that spoke, oh yeah, black men didn't say this, say that. No. You're dead wrong. Why? Because that's who you're mostly choosing.
Here's rail transport. So
46 for what? For the date we just... 46 for what? For the date we just had. I'm not about to keep feeding you like you're my child or something.
Ladies, leave the chat. This is for young men. So, if you're not a young man, please leave. Even if...
Let's go back to this one.
Trips to Hawaii, you know, the trips to Peru, that's what they're looking for. So your thousands of dollars and her $50. No. Those days are done, man. Those days are done. She show up with a pair of socks. That's it. All right. Relationship over. I don't care how long you've been together.
Bombs. So, I was talking to a homegirl of mine.
First of all, I saw this clip. I want you to notice her jaw. Take a look at her jaw while she's talking.
Tell y'all this right now. If you ask your man for like, I don't know, $50, right? If that man is like, we ain't gonna give him back my money, you need to dump him. Right then and right there. Because ain't no man gonna ask you to run him his money back if he messes you like that. I don't care.
Listen here, 12-step Keisha. You probably just finished, probably just cleaned herself up. Probably been sober from, drugs for probably about a few months. But one thing about those fiends that clean themselves up, one thing they can't get rid of is the side jaw. When they talk, it's like their jaw moves to the side. That's classic fiend withdrawals. That's that lock jaw that they can't keep their jaw straight. It just keep going to the side. So you got a fiend Keisha here, sitting here in the car, eating stale French fries. What is that? The dollar menu French fries? Do they even have a dollar menu? I don't know. I don't eat that garbage there. McDonald's, Burger King. I don't eat none of that stuff. But you're in the car eating the cheapest and dirtiest of foods, talking about what men should or should not do, and if they're gonna dump them because they asked for their money back. Don't ask. How about that? How about don't ask? Bums? They bum.
I don't care. And if y'all men get mad, just say you ain't got it.
You don't have it.
Just say you ain't got it.
You asking for it. You don't have it.
My man ain't never asked me to pay him back.
What man?
Now, I'm not gonna lie though. You just give me back that $5. But ultimately, like,
how bum are you to ask for $5? This is a poor key at $5. If somebody asks me for $5, and I'm talking about somebody, my circle, they just need $5. I'm not asking for $5 back. I'm not asking for $10 back. Here, you need it? There you go. $20? Now, when they start asking for, we're getting the hundreds. Yeah. You're gonna pay that back. But $5 cash? She's the type to hound somebody for that $5. Hey, remember that $5 I gave you 4 hours ago? I'm gonna need that back. I'm gonna need that back. The shop is back open. 2 for $5 is back. Fiend Keisha.
I know man ain't gonna ask you that. A man that truly, like, fuck with you, that love you, that care for you, he's not gonna ask you to pay him back, because you wanna know why? He knows that if he ever needs anything from you, he gonna get it. And that's how it's supposed to be.
Negative. You see, relationships aren't... This is how Keisha works when it comes to relationships. Keep giving me money, and one day when you need some money, I'll be there for you. Now, black men, how many times have we seen these Keishas switched up on a men, the men that they with, when they're at their lowest? Oh, yeah. I'll keep providing for you, and I'll keep providing with you, knowing that, if anything ever happens with my finances, I can count on you. Really? When the first thing they do, if your finances are struggling, is bounce? So we know that's a lie. So no, you asking me for money, when are you going to pay it back? When are you going to pay it back? Give me my money. You want $50? All right, when are you going to pay that back? You want $100? When are you going to pay that back?
Basically, what AC is saying is like, it's a one-sided deal. It's like it's one-sided when it comes to women. Some of these women out here. And, that you hear this side of the story. But you see in the beginning of this video that, black men just saying what they love about the black women. Where's the black women that say what they said out there? I don't see a lot of people saying how much they love black men. What I do, I hear these kind of videos. I mean, there are some black women that do, but you rarely see them. And there was another video I was going to show you. And that, they pick black, but yet black men still stay loyal. And you want black man, I can't see myself being with any other woman. It's not so much the type, it's the character of the woman. And if you blessed and meet a good character woman and a black woman, you're blessed, bro. Because ain't too many black women have good character like other women. That's what it comes down to. And these videos showed it. Like, and I'm not saying that there's other women wouldn't do the same thing. But it comes down to character. So when any man, and any woman, you should kind of settle down. Meet somebody, and maybe by the second or third person, hopefully you was going to settle down with, because it's too much of mental, emotional draw, dating, going from one end or the other to the other, because you're going to get wrapped up with somebody. And hopefully that when you get wrapped, you really start really bonding with somebody, that whoever you bond with, you're going to take it to the next level of relationship with, and then maybe down the road, lead to a fiance, to lead to marriage. So this really is the testing grounds. Courting and dating is basically the testing grounds for a relationship. And so maybe the men, black men, I can only speak as a black man, you know, I don't know how other black men feel about it. Like I said, there's some black men, they're loyal. But at the same time, how many of those black men that probably they love black women, but they're not running to the significant ones that would be supportive. They're not running to the ones that be significantly able to work with you and build with you up. They're not running into the same ones, but yet they're loyal. And maybe the men, the man is up there saying, well, I don't understand. Maybe he ran across a woman, and unfortunately she's of a different race, but she's able to be with him through thick and thin. There are other women been with men through thick and thin, black men, and they don't throw that up in their face. And they don't. That's what I'm talking about. So, and like any man, white man, Latino man, Asian man, they with their man through thick and thin. They're not saying, well, you know, he was nice, but he was too good of a man. To me, it sounds like you entitled, you and spoiled. You don't appreciate the man you have. You know? And yet, there are some black men that, like other men, will be loyal. But you got these type of women that don't want to be loyal to you. And I show you these videos, the reason why. It has to be on their terms. It's not on, you know, equal or mutual terms. It's on their terms. That's the reason why. Why some men, black men, go to other women. Because their character has nothing to do, maybe if they're dating, and if you date another race of woman, you can come across the same thing. What you know, like some materialistic women. Of course, you ain't got a certain type of car, or you ain't got a certain type of this. But most of all, a good woman, regardless of race, will stand by you no matter what. That's the truth. I gotta get up and dip. Unless you're being really obnoxious to the point that you just basically just written her off and give up on life. Most women won't leave. Most good women won't leave because most mature women would understand it's a part of life. Most women were sticking into the hall. Every couple, you know, that you probably see out there that have been married for 10, 20, 15, 20, 30 years have been through all kind of hectic. They don't just throw in the towel. You know, there's probably been falling outs and everything, but you know what keeps them together and what you don't see these days? And many that you see it in some couples, they go through that trial period. And once they get over that trial period of life, that's what causes them to stick together. You ain't got too many people that are strong, and it's like everybody want to see what they can get and gain out of a relationship. What the opposite can gain off of them. And they're going about it the wrong way. And the reason why some people, they're trying to see, you know, you have women out there, like some men, you know, some men be like, you know, I'm going to get a hold of this woman because, you know, this woman took advantage of me and this woman did me wrong, and they don't know how to stay single and stay healed and get healed. You have women that do the same thing. They've been done by men and they don't want to be healed. Some of them don't even know how to love a man. They say that they do, but their actions show that they don't. That's why they're single. See, that's why I said the Most High. I know a lot of people don't believe in the Most High, but He's the only one is the answer to heal you and show you how to love yourself. Then when you have a love, he'll show you how to look. He will bring somebody into your place to love you. But if you can't, but you got this manipulating, crafting, all you're doing is hurting other people. And whatever opposite sex, whether men doing it or women doing it, you're hurting somebody. And it's going to be consequences with that. And then you have people that leave good, like the man said, one man said with the bonnet on his head about about she left a good man because he didn't, I mean, just ridiculous stuff. That he's too good. He didn't abuse her, mentally, verbally abuse her. He didn't cheat on her. But yet, you have some women that walk away from men like this. So maybe when that man come across and there's probably been black men like that out there, so they come across another woman, and maybe that's not like that really is into them, regardless of race, then then the same one come back and say, how come I can't get back in the picture? You screwed up. He wasn't good enough. Now you fell for the fantasy of this so-called man. Because he probably tell you how much money he got in his bank account. Finally, he didn't. Finally, he's probably in debt. Probably ain't got a record. Probably can't keep a job. He ain't got no goals going for himself. He don't have no ambition in life. But you chase him down because of a look. How many women out there doing that? Oh, he looked the part, but his character is not the part. But meanwhile, you pass up the good guy that is going somewhere. He don't look what putting your imaginary of a man, but yet he has the characteristics of a person's ambitions going somewhere. So that's why some men are done and they through with it. They done. Ladies, and if you're that type of lady, that's why you're still single. Some of you are still single in some cases. Because and then men go through trauma too, ladies, like you go through trauma. We don't know what kind of one we're getting in. We only hear one side of the story, but men in certain ways gotta be careful and leery and gotta worry about, maybe it cost them some money, cost them some time, cost them something very valuable. So they have to be leery about what type of woman they get with. I have witnessed that in many cases. So, yeah, you got to be leery. As men, we got to be leery of what kind of person you got. Are you a Jezebel? I mean, are you like what's a Delilah? The one to get a man's eyes, cost him his life, cost him his limbs? Are you a procrastinator? Are you a kind of woman that just you use your beauty to get a man's, Are you a manipulator? Are you a controller? See, it's the personality, ladies. That's what it is. But if you one of those traits in those women, that's why those men flee. But if you're not a woman, if you're a virtuous woman, a good man would come along. That's what it comes down to. And what you hear in these videos, it displayed that. That's it. So to the men, to like I said, every black man is different. Every black woman is different when it comes to what type of they're looking for in a mate. I can't see it well that because you haven't really explored the human personality. And it's your choice. But don't knock somebody that don't. Because every person, when you go beneath the culture, you go beneath the surface of the skin, you have a person, the character, the real them is beyond the skin and beyond class. Maybe some of us can stop looking. Maybe some of us can grow up and realize that. Why some people with somebody. And it could be spiritual. Never know. All right, then. Take care. Be blessed. See you on the next video.